What's happening, y'all? Let's get going here out of Las Vegas. We're out here at Calico Basin. This is just outside of Las Vegas. So if you're from your Las Vegas Boulevard and you see a street as you're going north on Las Vegas Boulevard, head towards Fremont Street Experience, you'll see a road called Charleston. If you head west on Charleston, you'll come up on the spot where I am now. It's a little turn off Charleston itself called Calico Basin, BLM land. It's a nice little spot to take a hike. It's a little breezy out here again today. Sorry about the wind noise. Not much I can do about that, but I wasn't gonna let that stop us. It's definitely nice out today. The breeze, actually, I don't mind because the sun's a little toasty. Anyway, let's get going. That's the channel name. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Trying to get going. Get off the couch. Walk off some of them donuts. I'm a little out of breath. I just climbed up this little rocky hill to get to this pathway. Check it out though. It's nice out here. I like coming up this way. Most of the people that come out here, they go up to the right as you come up on Calico Basin, or they keep going straight ahead and up to the right. Myself, I like to go off the beaten path a little bit, get away from the crowds. Although I do tend to run into people up here also. I've seen some tourists on horseback, and I've seen wild burros. I call them donkeys, but apparently they're burros. I have been educated. Which when that happened, I was out here with my dog, and I thought the burros were kind of cool. They were in a distance a little bit, so the dog and I, we kind of approached from, we were still a ways away. I was like, oh, those are some nice looking donkeys. Apparently they didn't like my dog very much. He's a big dog. Well, it was. He ain't with us anymore, but they reared up on their hind legs and started pounding their front hooves on the dirt and started actually charging us. So I yelled at him, "Run, run!" So we turned around and hauled ass out there. But it was still pretty cool. I've seen them also alongside of the road from my vehicle. Get the distance. If you do end up coming around here and seeing the burros, don't try to feed them or anything. It's against the law. You're not supposed to mess with them at all. Also, wild horses out here too. Seen those. I ran into quite a bit of them on the road one time. They were crossing the road all up in the road. There was probably, I would say, 20 to 30 of them. That was pretty cool. Again, Calico Basin, just outside of Las Vegas, literally a few minutes up Charleston, going west. Nice place to check out up here. I've run into some desert tortoise, which are protected animal also. Not supposed to mess with those or touch them or try to do anything with them. It was pretty cool. The first time I saw one, I didn't realize what my dog was barking at. It looked like he was barking at a rock. Once I got up on it, I realized it was a tortoise, which, yeah, it was pretty cool. Also, big old rabbits out here. I think it's like a desert hare, or I don't know what they're called, to be honest, but I heard the name at one point. I just can't remember. But they're big. Some of those bunny rabbits were huge. The dog would try to chase him, but unsuccessful. He's too fat and slow. Even in his younger days, he would chase him for quite a ways down the road. Never successful in catching one. Lizards out here. Run into all sorts of little lizards, snakes. Gotta be careful of those. Some rattlesnakes hanging out. But yeah, look at that. So nice out here. I believe these are Joshua trees. I mean, I could be totally wrong about that. That's just what I think they are. And those, something that looks like aloe vera type plants as well. Although again, definitely not an expert on the foliage around here. I'm not originally from the desert, but I live here and like it now. Anyway, it's a nice little walk up this trail. Not far at all from the Vegas populated area. Let's see if I can turn around and show you how far we are away. I don't know if you can see that over there. Vegas is right in that little valley down there. Anyhow. It's above 80 right now. I think it's fairly similar to yesterday, about 85 maybe. The breeze is making it real nice though. See, I don't know what these are. These kind of plants, I'm not really sure. There's all sorts of cacti out here too. Little round cacti, and I haven't seen like the tall cactus with the kind of arms sticking up like a cowboy, like you see in all the cartoons and stuff. But I've definitely seen the low round ones and some different spiky ones up here. Yeah, the red rocks are pretty cool over here. Nice view against the blue sky and a little bit of a stream clouds. The breeze feels nice, although I'm sure it's not good for the sound quality here. I won't apologize for that. There's nothing I can do about it. But anyway, just trying to work off some of my lunch that I had. Speaking of food, I've been trying to cook a little bit more lately, whereas in the past I would get takeout or buy some prepared food. The problem is, I'm not good at cooking. I mean, I tend to overseason and burn everything, which, you know, sucks. But I'm giving it a try. I don't have an old lady cooking for me anymore at the moment. Not that she was any good at it, to be honest. Just a joke, ex-old lady, if you see this video. Wink, wink, just kidding. Her mom was really good at cooking, though. Check that out. It's some sort of cacti with some flowers coming out. That's pretty nice. This is the type of things I like out on a walk here. Nice view, good foliage. Yeah, the breeze is getting us out here for this, I'm sure, but I'm trying to keep an eye on the ground here so I don't come up on a rattlesnake accidentally. Although, if I didn't get too close to them, they won't bother me. Food thing, yeah. So the reason why I've been trying to cook more is because recently, well, the thing is, I'm trying to avoid the meat sweats and an anal blowout at 3:17 a.m. from eating those fast food joints. This little taqueria spot that I went to a few weeks ago. I won't name the name, Pepe's. It's like a chain, you know. I just went to the wrong one or something. Yeah, woke up and was not having a good time. So I decided it's a good opportunity for me to learn how to cook. similar to my ex's cooking. I'm not trying to bash her, I'm just saying it's the truth. I'm not good at it. And but the whole point is, I'm just trying to make a turd, and it'll definitely do that. I make turds successfully with my cooking. So, oh, it sure is nice. It's a nice day out here. I usually go more that direction, over this little hill over here. Not the big one up there, but it's a little rolling hill here. To try to keep away from this pathway, mainly because there's a lot of joggers, some mountain bikers that come up this way. I try to tend to take my own little path, stay away from the beaten path. But right now, being a weekday, it's Thursday, and let's see, I think it's about, I want to say it's about noon-ish. So there's not a lot of people up on this path at the moment. Like I said, most people go the other direction, to the right anyway. I like it up here. Anyway, yeah, you can see why too. So nice. It's relaxing, quiet. Get away from the Vegas, city life a little bit. Although the highway in the distance, you can still hear a little bit of road noise. I don't mind that. It's not too bad. So yeah, hopefully I'll learn to cook some food a little better. I was afraid to cook chicken. I thought I was gonna kill myself with salmonella poisoning. So the first time I cooked chicken, I definitely overcooked it to where it was pretty much like a brick. When I dug my fork into it, it pretty much crumbled into dust and exploded. So there was definitely no salmonella living in that chicken, I gotta tell you. Anyway, I'm getting better. I've been baking things too. Putting things in the oven instead of pan frying. It's a little healthier. Got this birria bomb. It's called the birria bomb. It's this cluster of round balled spices that you put in a slow cooker with some meat. Some birria meat. I haven't tried it yet. Got it from my brother-in-law. Shout out to Jason. Thank you. I'm sure it's going to be good. I hope it turns out half as good as what he makes. Yeah, I'm breathing a little hard. Going up this little hill. Yeah, sure is nice. So, since it's just us out here, I thought I'd ask y'all, have you ever accidentally sent a pic, from your camera roll to someone on accident? A pic that was, let's just say, questionable in nature. All right, I might as well tell you. So what had happened was, I got out of the shower, put my towel down on the couch, sat down, and I was eating some popcorn, watching some YouTube as always, and yeah, so got up, went to the kitchen and back, sat back down on the towel on the couch, felt something spiking me in my undercarriage. You know, that spot right between your low hangers and the chocolate starfish. It was like some bump. I was like, what the heck is that? So I pulled up my phone and snapped a photo, a selfie if you will. Turns out It was a piece of popcorn. No big deal, right? Brushed it off. No biggie. However, I neglected to remove the photo from my phone. So, try to send a picture of some Vegas scenery to one of my buddies. Accidentally sent that. Yeah. Never got a response. I didn't try to explain it. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I mean, you know, it would have been worse if they responded saying like, I don't know, who knows what, but I'm pretty sure they knew it was a mistake. So still to this day, I've not heard anything about it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna bring it up. Anyway, have y'all ever done that? No, just me, huh? Okay. No big deal. Anyway, hopefully they weren't too offended. Or maybe it was opposite. I have no idea. I don't want to know. I'm not gonna ask about it either. Anyway, nice little walk up here, yeah? I like it. Oh, moral of the story is, yeah, careful what you keep on your phone. And I've always feared that too. Accidentally sending, like, you know, I always thought it would be like my boss or something crazy like that. Turns out it was one of my good friends, so hopefully, you know, hopefully they didn't think about it too much and they just laughed and kind of went about their day. A little bit funny though. Yeah, I was hoping we'd find some kind of animals up here. You know, some little ones, nothing too crazy. I get followed by coyotes sometime when I'm walking around up here. And if my dog's with me, my dog is bigger than the coyote, so they keep distance, but they'll follow us for a while, which I don't mind. See what other animals are out here. Yeah, I don't know, not a whole lot. I see some little furry runners. I don't know what they are. Like, looks like some sort of rodents or something sometimes, but not exactly sure what they are. But anyway, I appreciate y'all joining me for this little walk up here. And there's Vegas in the distance there. Let's zoom in a little bit here. You can hear looks a little hazy down there in the valley. You can hear the motorcycles going by on the highway down there. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Again, my channel, Let's Get Gone. Yeah, trying to get off the couch and get gone a little bit. So we'll see where we end up next. Come out and hang out with us some other time if you get a chance. Pretty new at this thing, so I don't think anyone's watched my videos yet, but we'll see. Which is not really the point. I just wanted to share this with anybody who's willing to watch. And as you can tell, I like talking to myself. I mean, I'm not really talking to myself, I'm talking to you, right? We're out here together. You're right here with me. We're out here doing it. So anyway, just outside of Vegas. There's a lot to see out here. More than just the Las Vegas Strip, that's for sure. And you guys tune in again, we'll go somewhere else and I'll show you somewhere else. So until then, try to get off the couch. Let's get gone. Let's get gone together, everybody. Anyway, have a good rest of your morning, nighttime, afternoon, wherever you are in the world.